This is Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, Fly Man ran.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building, we back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Yo, what it do, brothers? Down to the Wire 513, episode 356. Back in the building.
Back in the building, man. It's been crazy that we back here though. How y'all feeling, brothers?
Cold as hell.
Hey, it is cold.
Ice cold day, because you know it's the Alpha's founding day.
Hey,
Ooh,
icy,
brother. That's why it's so cold outside. But
brother.
God, these kids soft, man. They
I
don't.
was just about to
I
say
was
that.
say that, bro. We never got out of school for no cold weather.
Has canceled school already for tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro. Soft.
Bro, we used to be outside freezing.
bro. What?
Figure it out.
Cold weather, a couple inches of snow. Y'all be all right, man. Get out to the school, man. School starts same time. We ain't getting no 2-hour delays. Same time.
If it wasn't no snow on the ground, you going to school? I don't care how cold it is.
For sure.
If it wasn't no snow on the ground, or if the pipes didn't freeze in school.
Yeah, like, pipes wasn't freezing, or who was like, all right, man, these roads are basically
if the heat was rolling in the school.
Yeah. Get on in there.
Crazy, the kids are. I'm hating.
Dang, man. These new age kids get made to be soft.
I feel bad for the parents because shit. Now we got a late minute, like trying to find somebody to watch the kids. We still got to work.
Watching them, figure out where they can go for the day. Man, it's crazy.
I think it's gonna be a cold winter, y'all. I know the last few winters we've had are pretty
mild,
pretty decent. Man, you know we'll get a snow day. I think it's gonna be a one of them ones.
It's gonna be a frozen one, brother, for sure.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
As long as we don't get the ice and shit, that's all I care about. It could be cold, just don't give me the ice on the roads and shit.
That ice speed.
Yeah, ice is something else, man. Ice is something else. You know that.
Let's get into how y'all brothers feeling first, and I'm gonna spark us off.
I ain't feeling too good. I was thinking about what we gonna talk about today, and then it hit me. I was like, damn, the game did happen this weekend. It's like,
damn,
it just pissed me off right again. So yeah, I'm not good with it.
Before I get too into it, congratulations to that brother that they got the dub against Ohio State, the Ohio coach. What's his name? T.
Nah, fuck him. He ain't no love.
He said, "Fucking."
What's his name? Because we about to go all in. What's his name?
Sharab.
Taylor.
So y'all laugh at this. So before I really get into the analyzation of the game, so after we lose, the black coach, he's super excited in the camera, and I'm saying stuff like, "Man, this dude don't know how to win." A fucking nigga in the camera. I'm like, man, I sound like running racist white dudes. I said, never mind. Congrats to that coach on a big first win. I like to see black people do good things.
First, he beat us last year.
Yeah, but he had last year. Harbaugh was out. Harbaugh was out though. Remember?
Yeah, he was interim. Harbaugh was suspended.
Damn.
Yeah, he's crying shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. First time as the SD coach.
That's all Michigan would ever get. Only reason. Okay, now Ohio State. Oh my God, Ryan Day. He didn't make any adjustments. We've talked about the title said is why is Ryan Day still in charge? I had some time to settle in on it, and first it was like get rid of him. But he also is a winner. I mean, who do you replace him with though?
Hey,
rumors right now. Urban is saying he's healthy. Like say it's rumors Urban can come back.
Now, if Urban can come back, great. But you got to also think that you got to make sure that you replace with the right coach, because I mean he's not a loser. So it has to be a great hire. Because remember when you look back at like the Reds when we were making it to the playoffs a couple times with Dusty Baker, and then it was like, oh, he ain't making it past this first or second round, and they fired him, and we've been garbage ever since.
This a little different. I feel it's a little different though, because this is still Ohio State. This is this is the Ohio State. So you still gonna get the top guys. Like I said, NIL money is still gonna be there. At worst, now you're probably gonna lose NIL money because he's still in charge, because the former players are frustrated too.
Maybe
they got too.
But it's a crazy thought to think that a whole class at Ohio State didn't beat Michigan.
Man, that's a crazy thought, bro. That's why I think it's for Ryan Day. It's natty or bust.
He got to get close. It is natty. I don't think he's getting fired at all. If the Notre Dame coach can survive the storm, he's a black guy up there in Notre Dame, and other coaches. He's not losing. He hasn't won the game that matters.
I'm about to say, you losing to Michigan every year, bro. That is
not a good look.
That's a bad stain to have. If you gonna have
but you got two playoff berths. What? No, is it 3? Out of he's been coaching for 5 years. I think he has 3 playoff berths.
How many? But 3 playoff berths. But how many of them has he won?
I don't know if he has any. I don't know if he has.
He won none.
Playoff.
He won none, has he?
He's won one. That was the first year after Urban Meyer with Justin Fields when they lost to Bama in the national championship game.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, my point being is, I'm emotional. I hate that Ryan Day. I feel like they could have made some adjustments in the halfway through the game. At the halftime. But I'll tell you this: the kicker, come on, boom. Got to go. Ryan Day can't control you making and missing field goals.
He can't control that, but it shouldn't even got down to that, man. Ohio State was what was their favorite? He like 2 touchdowns?
19 and a half.
19 and a half points, bro. It shouldn't have came down to no damn field goal kicks,
some
bro.
Sports books had it. But I'll tell you this, and we all play sports. When rivalry comes in, real rivalry games, we all know the records go out the window.
I ain't talking about the record. I'm talking about just talent on the field. It shouldn't have been that close.
But
it shouldn't have been that close, man.
I agree with you. I'm an Ohio State fan, and I'm pissed. I was the first person to text. But
that's why I didn't watch the game. I'm like, it's gonna be an easy dub. I ain't watching this shit. I'm about to go about my day, do what I gotta do today.
They got scrubbed on the team, though. You gotta remember they started off on paper. They were the fifth best team in the country.
That was a little bit strength off last year.
A little bit, but that goes off of who you have on your roster too, though. So you're not playing against bums. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, but you are though, because bro, okay, Donovan Edwards, that he got hurt in second quarter. They didn't have a projected first round corner, Will Johnson. He didn't play. Their tight end was out, bro. They was missing hella. Yeah, Michigan was missing a lot. And I see Leland in the chat talking about Will Howard. Yes, Will Howard. Yeah, it's some of them throws. He did play terrible. Will Howard did play terrible. I ain't gonna take nothing from it. But still, you gotta let Will Howard get in rhythm. Like, why the fuck we running the ball so much when we got killers at wide receivers?
Hey, run ain't working today. It's away from it. It was that from that perspective, it was bad, very bad. But I'm telling y'all, man, I don't want to hear it. Y'all want to hear it because you correct me. These white quarterbacks.
I'm about to bring that up, man. I was going to the white quarterbacks. I'm going to get quarterbacks in general.
They're not meant to be on Ohio State's roster.
Yeah, bro. If you had a bad year last year with a quarterback, bro, you got to go out and get an absolute killer. And listen, we didn't do that. We didn't do that.
Listen, but you can't say that because Calvin Court's balling where he's at, though.
CJ Stroud lost twice.
I hear you, bro, but he lost twice. But I'm telling you, in the totality of the circumstances, the style that they play, they need a quarterback that can move a little bit. And they just these past 2 years, they ain't really played their style of football.
Will Howard can move. He's not a statue. Will Howard can move, bro. Will Howard can, bro. Look. Go watch the film. Will Howard can move, bro. I'm not. I can't give you that. Will Howard can move.
He can move like CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud didn't move.
He moves better than.
He did, but he could.
He moved better than him.
No, he did. What? He could. No, he could, but he didn't.
He did when he got to Georgia.
CJ Stroud. You talking about Justin Fields?
I'm talking about CJ Stroud.
And then
whatever game that was last game when it was like, all right, CJ Stroud's showing that he can actually move.
Haskins moved more than him. That just
Haskins.
He moved more than Will Howard.
No, no, bro. I'm telling you, no.
Yes.
The last full quarterback we had to move was JT Barrett. Well, not just the Fields.
I ain't sitting there talking about somebody that's just like, bro, you
talk about somebody somebody that's a threat that can beat you with their legs.
Sometimes.
That's all, bro. That's all Will Howard did at Kansas State, bro. Will Howard can move. I watched him. He can run, bro. He ain't a statue.
So what's happening this year? He don't suck. Now I'm not saying he just ain't Ohio State. It's just like Kyle McCord. Kyle McCord has the most passing yards in NCAA this year. He didn't suck. He didn't suck last year, but he just wasn't Ohio State good. It's a difference. He might go to another if he has another year eligibility. He might go to another big school and be great. If he does have another year eligibility, unless they got somebody that's a killer, I think they should keep him in because now he knows what it takes. That's a problem too. Sometimes you need a quarterback that's been in the program. That's something that's been going. Ohio State's been going away from as well.
That's true.
And that could be the issue, where it's like, I've been doing these reps for what? I was a redshirt freshman, and now I've really been in the program 3 years. I'm a sophomore, and I'm ready to ball. That could be it. But
a lot less of that now too with the whole NIL shit, transfer portal, and all that kind of shit too. But you're right though.
I don't know.
I'm with y'all. They ran the ball too much. You got them receivers back there, tossed that thing around, and it just was for you to have that kind of offense and only score 10 points is rough.
Yeah, it's pathetic, man.
The defense played phenomenal for you. Jack Sawyer played his ass off, bro. We saved you the first time. We thought we saved you. Like, so once we got the interception in the red zone, I was like, okay, we better.
That was nasty, bro. Because in all honesty, though, had a decent quarterback been playing, that should have been a touchdown. No, it shouldn't. There's nothing defenders would have been able to do because if he just throw it towards the corner of the end zone,
yeah,
he was butt naked. But he threw it to a not so good pass pick.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, even with that, bro, like the quarterback they played, bro, he was a walk-on, bro. Like, we lost to a walk-on.
Okay, man.
They make this story up, bro.
That's your bust, bro.
Hey, they just made he's now a legend. Hey, it's crazy. He's a legend now. They 6-5, 7-5, legend. Oh, they said this means everything. Ohio State can't win it. We ain't going to the playoffs, but we spoiled their season. They ain't getting no Big Ten championship.
That's
hey, I feel them. We've been talking about that the whole year. We can go 0, but we not losing to them.
Exactly. That's why I feel like if we win national championship, and I ain't gonna take. I mean, it's gonna take some of the pain away, but it ain't gonna take it all because we still ain't beat these niggas.
Imagine if we was up in BG, bro. And you winning it, it don't even matter, dog. They literally don't care. We've been around.
Same thing last year, bro. Same thing last year.
Niggas, bro. They literally don't care. You win a championship, nigga. We beat y'all.
Yeah.
So what? Who cares about that's crazy when you talk about the national championship. Who cares about that game?
No, bro. Yeah, bro. No one cares. Honestly, no one cares about it. And honestly, like, luckily, with the flag playing, that ain't nobody get suspended. Everybody at the school just got fined $100,000.
100,000 each.
Yeah, all the
school.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah, that's cool. And I'm happy they did that because it could have really, really, really messed up Ohio State's season then.
Man, but I wasn't mad. I was not mad at the players at all. Like, bro, we ain't about to stand out here and do
as I just talked to a guy, he was a D1 college football player. He said, one thing we used to always say in the locker room is we might have took one loss, but we ain't finna take two.
That's nice, man. Go ahead and throw these hands real quick, man. Nice.
Oh, he said we ain't finna take two. What is one of Taft coach? First, before I forget, shout out to Taft football making it to the Final Four. They came up short and getting to, but like it was the first time a CPS school had made it to the state Final Four since like 1990, 92, something like that.
Wow,
so it was a huge accomplishment.
Hey, shout out Taft, man. It's big. That's huge.
Tyler Williams, keep moving on with my friend.
Something got to happen, bro. Like, Like something gotta happen with Ryan Day because this 0-4 shit. We ain't used to this shit, bro.
What they gonna do though? They'll fight somebody will catch the heat before him though. Often a coordinator gonna get fired. That probably ain't his fault, but he got to win next year.
You can't.
I'm telling you,
he the one who brought Chip Kelly in.
Yeah, it might not be.
That's his hire.
A coach gonna get fired.
Somebody gotta go.
You can't fire. I mean, because defense, you can't fire a defensive guy because defense play their ass off. You ain't gonna fire Chip Kelly without firing Ryan Day.
Somebody's getting fired, and it's not Ryan Day.
Leland keeps saying, "Players play, coaches coach."
But he's right. He got a point though, and at some point in the game, and I like the blood, and I'm with Leland. At some point in the game, you got to put it in your heart. We win in this game, and they didn't play like that either, though. It ain't all on. You can't put it all on Ryan Day either, though. Players play and coaches coach, huh?
Who?
You can't put it all on Ryan Day. At some point, he right. Players play. Coaches don't go out there and just lose the game like that.
I agree with what he's saying, but at the same time, Ryan Day is the one recruiting these players and the one that should be knowing, all right, you know what, this guy got the dog in him. I'm gonna trust this guy to go out there and do it. Like I said, last year when you had Cal McCord, and like you said, he wasn't trash at all. He just wasn't that.
He wasn't Ohio State.
Out there and get a bona fide killer. And he didn't do that. Like Will Howard, you can say all you want to say about he may not be trash, but he ain't what we need to get to get
Shador, and not Shador himself, but you get
at that level. Exactly.
Let's go.
Like we're Ohio State. Why are we not getting next season trying to get? Like why are we getting top level quarterbacks?
Yeah, why is that one boy that he's about to get $10 million going to Michigan? And
come on, dog.
He's a
dog.
Why
you put a bid in? Why you put a bid in for him? Come on, we can afford that. $10 million is nothing, man. Come on.
I mean, yeah.
So that boy's gonna be in trouble because, from what I understand, he's an animal. He's an animal.
Yeah, 10 mil could be something, but like it's still about the system and everything you're going into.
But at some point, you're like, I'm winning this game. You know what I'm saying? It's not all on Ryan Day. That offense, Will Howard played pathetic.
As William said, you still win games by players making plays, period. High school, college, and pros. My fault, bros. Just kind of tired. You good, bro?
I'm winning, though. Like and that's what made me sit there and think. I said, you know what? The offense themselves, they did next. They played. You can blame it, everything, but they had a lot of opportunities, and it was piss poor. No matter what, the game shouldn't be that been that good, but you make them 2 field goals, we might be having a different conversation. It's like, it was ugly. Yeah. Sometimes you got to win.
Ugly wins and still win.
Ugly, yeah.
Ugly wins still win.
Maybe we having that conversation.
Nah, it's facts. I feel you, Doc. I feel you.
You gotta put.
And I'm not. Y'all know I'm not a Ryan Day fan,
but
he gotta go.
You still gotta put. Your players in the best position to win, bro.
Well, he had them at the Will Howard shit. He can attest for Will Howard throwing those picks when they should have been touchdowns.
That's what I say. You got to put them in the best situation.
Well, and them picks happen in the red zone though.
Exactly.
So how was that his fault that how was that? And I had to really, because I don't like Ryan Day. You can look at the film. Yeah, I'm not a fan, but I can't coach. I don't coach you up to throw 2 picks in the red zone. Those should have been points.
My thing goes back to play calling. Put him in the right situation.
So
and basically to your point, this is Will Howard. Will Howard is he's a transfer portal guy. First year, he's coming from the Big 12. So he, like you said, compared to a guy who's who's got recruited by Ohio State, who's taught from day one, we have to beat our rival. Compared to a guy coming from the Big 12 who's only going to be here 1 year, maybe not understand the importance of this game. I say, like I say, Ohio State, Michigan is one of the biggest rivals in college football. But I'm just coming in 1 year. I haven't been here the entire time. So
you still aren't addressing the fact that you said he didn't put it. He didn't make him throw that football, that bad pass.
Right. Okay. Right, Doc. So, but okay, and okay, the same thing. You saying this about Ryan Day? You can say the same thing about Joe Burrow and Zach Taylor. Then how you say Zach Taylor terrible head coach? You could say the same thing about
and you've made the argument.
That was advocate. That's true.
Players, and coaches, coach. It ain't all Zach Taylor's fault. He can't go out there and make Cam Taylor Britt cover.
But you were here today. Zach Taylor's or every week. Zach Taylor.
Ryan Day is winning though.
Winning what?
He's winning. He beat two top 5 teams this year.
That's true. Only team out there with 2 top 5 wins.
Come on, bro.
Just saying, he did.
That's true.
Hey, listen. Again, I'm not a Ryan Day fan, but that is the difference, though. Like in the last 5 years, I think Ryan Day has lost 10 games.
How many championships? How many Big Ten championships?
Listen. I'm telling you, you compared him to Zach Taylor.
Zach Taylor has AFC North championships. He has Super Bowl appearances. What does Ryan Day got?
He got a championship appearance and a Big Ten championship. So less losses though, for sure.
Well, less games too, though.
Yeah, but they could play as many games they play. They're gonna have less losses than Zach Taylor.
Nah, but
I give it to your point. Maybe I give Zach Taylor a little grace. He can't help it. Well, he could take him out the game. That Cam Taylor Britt is the worst cornerback in the NFL, starting cornerback. The only way he can help that is if he take him. But who's gonna replace him with? You know what I'm saying? So,
but hey, like I said, accountability. If he's the worst, take his ass out. It can't be the whole time.
I can go out there and get burnt every play.
Yep, I can be the worst.
I can go out there.
I can be worse too.
I mean, but since we brought him up, the Bengals, and then we can jump back because I know college a lot, but the Bengals, Jesus Christ, I feel for Joe Burrow.
Yeah, I feel for him too, bro. It's ugly.
He's responsible. It was 31-33. What was the final score? T.
42-38, something like that.
44-38.
44-38.
He's responsible for 31 points and still lose. So I looked at the stat was when the rest of the NFL scores 33 points, they're 59-1 or 2, something like that. The Bengals are 2-4. It's like the defense is so bad. It's so bad that it's like if I score 33 points, y'all should be able to hold them to under 30. It's like they might be a championship team if their defense was just okay. Just like they're just okay.
That's true.
So they season over. Ren, I think our plan should be coming in effect. It's time to tank. They won't do it because it's stupid, but it's time to tank.
I think so.
Every game,
they ain't gonna tank until they mathematically eliminate it.
I would say Joe Burrow and I would tank.
Yeah, Joe Burrow's wrist is hurt.
Yep.
Not till they mathematically eliminate it. That's their thinking. Once they're, like I said, mathematically eliminated, then they'll go ahead and
there's nothing to tank for at that point. I mean, that's not tanking.
No. I mean,
I'm not saying wrong.
But they could lose this week and be out. Like I said, they lose this week.
Don't even know how to lose the right way, bro. They don't do shit right. They're gonna win enough. They're gonna win enough that they don't get a pick that can change their whole organization.
Well, ain't one pick gonna change their organization.
You know what I'm talking about, bro.
It's not. I mean, because what do they need? They got their quarterback. They got their wide receiver. What do they need?
They need some fucking help on defense, man.
It's football, so one player can never do it. But my point I'm making is, you're more likely to get a organization changing player in the top 5 picks, and it's less likely the further you go back. That's the way it's supposed to work.
Supposed
if you scout the right way.
I said more likely.
Exactly. To Rand's point, you have to scout the right way. Bengals.
They don't draft bad for the most part, though. I mean, first round pick.
You gotta draft and develop.
In that too. I've been on here talking about how.
Yeah, we talk about that too. Developmental was terrible. It's just not.
I mean, because it's really kind of hard to really F up a top 10 pick. Like you just have to be like.
I don't say kind of hard. It's definitely possible.
I mean, but
no, I mean it's possible. But it's hard.
I feel like you fought me on it a little bit, but it's like everybody knows your top 5 picks are they're supposed to be organization changing players because that's why they're that high. The Bengals, we were like, hey, look, you need to lose this game to get this organization type, whoever it may be. Could be, let's say, Jesus Christ. We know he's an organization type player. Yeah, you got to lose to get him, bro.
That's what they need. That's what they need.
They don't go out and win by 40.
We don't want him. We got Joe Burrow. We're fine. Burrow needs some help, nigga. He needs some help.
Exactly. But my thing, I mean,
that's all I'm saying, T. It's like, come on, bro. Y'all can't even lose the right way.
Well, I said to your point, they won't do. Like I said, they won't bench Joe Burrow and do all this until they're mathematically eliminated. But as far as like I said, if they're going to go defense, I feel like as long as they get a top 12, 13 pick, I think they can still get that organizational piece or that piece on defense that can help them. But also
Travis Hunter.
He going top 3, probably number 2.
Yeah. and Bengals can't lose enough games to catch them.
He going way up there. We're gonna trade something to get up there.
4 games. How
bad
is the worst team in the NFL? 2 games.
I mean, you still got the Jets who's worse than them. You still got
Jets ain't won 4 games.
Not by far. Jets won like 3.
Yeah, this close.
Jets won last week.
That ain't. You got you still got the Browns at 3, Patriots at 3, Jets at 3.
The Bengals got 4 wins.
Raiders at 2, Giants at 2, Bears at 4. Like you got a lot of things, and if you tie, it's gonna come down to a coin flip. So
hey, look, and the Patriots beat the Bengals. We cool. The Raiders to get the number 1 pick. They don't need the number 1 pick. They need like number,
3,
like 3 or 4 to them that top 5.
It depends on who them first, who was in front of them.
Hey, we go ahead and get number 2 and get Travis Hunter. We'll go ahead and let T drop. Got a receiver coming in. We got defensive player.
If you get Travis Hunter, he's definitely playing corner. He got to play.
Exactly. He's gonna be playing corner. He can play receiver. She gonna be straight.
Yeah, that's what the Bengals would do. They the type to we're gonna let him play. Like, no, don't do it. We're gonna let him play both ways.
Go ahead, T Higgins out of here. We go ahead. We got a placement of Travis Hunter here. And we get our star corner.
But I mean,
can you imagine playing wide receiver and then coming back around and having to guard Justin Jefferson?
Man.
Yeah, this ain't college, big dog. You about to get cooked.
Every down, bro.
Every down.
They throwing at him every single down.
But in order for the Bengals, for them to get the highest draft pick, but also I think they're going to have to make a trade, and get more draft picks. And honestly, I think some of the rumors about some of the local reporters is Trey Hendrickson. He's on the last year. He was on the last year of his contract.
Let him slide.
Yeah, not trade him. You can get a couple of picks with Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah, that's when I said let him slide.
It's
that Hubbard. It's really trying. Just go ahead and read the defense. You're not going to rebuild it. Let's scrap it. Scrap it, and then let's rebuild it. Hubbard,
get a new defensive coordinator in there. Yeah,
get a new coordinator. Try to get vet free agency, get vet free agency, and get young players around him. You straight.
I feel bad for the defensive coordinator though for the Bengals. They were talking about him.
Yeah, he ain't bad.
A head coaching position last year. He was, and that's all. Nobody. That's done.
I mean, but
it's not even all his fault.
But it ain't even his fault.
Yeah, it's not even his fault.
It ain't even from what I've seen. We haven't even when we talked about it. It don't even be the schemes. The players they can't not tackle.
Yeah, players. Yeah, I'm about to say players cannot.
Some of the worse. And we're not football guys, but I'm looking. I don't think I've seen them get a sack once. It's like tackle him.
Wrap him up, please. Grab him. Take him to the ground, please.
Can't do it, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, what was those say? How you practice is how you play. If you ain't tackling in practice.
The offensive players let us see Bengals coming. They're gonna be a highlight reel waiting to happen, man.
Oh yeah, hey. They might lose. They still might lose this weekend, but I guarantee Cool Rush won't have a field day.
Man, he gonna make so many highlights.
like CD. CD. Hey, look at his chops at Cam Taylor-Britt, boy.
There's so many highlights, bro. So many missed tackles.
Cam Taylor-Britt gonna be out somewhere in Dallas the night before too. That shit pisses me off.
Yeah, you know he is.
Like, bro, he gonna be out with that ski mask on and that big ass chain that say CTB. Like, nigga, we know it's you.
Oh, and they throw. You can clearly tell like the offense is pissed. Like as far as Burrow and Chase, like that they ain't saying it, but in they conference in they like press conference, they saying
don't shake.
Yeah, we got to score. Like, because somebody asked him like, do you expect to like score a touchdown every drive? And Chase was like, we got to. Yeah,
we have a choice.
Yeah, they definitely throwing shade for sure.
Can you blame them?
I don't even know if they throwing at the individual players. It's like the coaches. It's like, do something, Mike Brown. You don't waste this. What I hope for Mike Brown is he improves us. Don't waste this quarterback, because right now we're starting to see if he pulled a Carson Palmer in the next year, I would. As an older person, I would understand why. I'm not playing with y'all no more, and I'd rather retire. I would understand.
Nah, I ain't mad at that either.
Well, I was mad at Carson a long time. Now I understand. Like, bro, like I ain't about to keep going out here getting beat the fuck up and just for y'all not to do it to take the win.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, so
Bengals done.
Man, the Bengals for you, man.
But
I don't even know who got it worse, Ohio State or Bengals. Like,
but it's college football. It's the conference championship week. Question: they're not taking conference championships into they're not supposed to take that in consideration anymore, right?
Yeah, yes, they are.
They do. The top the champions get automatic bye weeks, right? They get the first four.
The highest ranked conference championships get a first round bye.
Yeah, get a first round bye. So definitely matters.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, I'm talking about it doesn't matter on the rankings, like rankings that you get in. Like it's not so like Ohio State don't have a conference game. They should be safe. It should be safe to say they in though, right?
Yeah, they in.
Yeah, they're in.
They in.
They're in. It will matter. So we obviously know Oregon's number one. So if they win, they'll get a bye. It matters to a team like Boise State. So like Boise State, I believe.
If Boise State, if they lose, are they out?
Yes.
Yeah.
If they lose, they're out. I'm about to pull up the rankings right now. So like, Boise State is right now they're 10th, and SMU and it's important for schools like SMU. So let's just say Boise State wins and SMU loses to Clemson. Boise State would then move up, and they will get that fourth and final bye, because they'll be the fourth rated highest ranked conference champion.
That'd be huge.
So Oregon Big Ten, Big Ten, Texas SEC, Penn State will fall because they will lose. Notre Dame wouldn't get a bye because they're independent. Georgia will lose because they will fall. Georgia might be out, maybe. That's where you have a debate, because if they lose to Texas, Tennessee's in, Ohio State's in, Indiana's in, and then you have a debate for the final two spots. Like Alabama being at number 11 right now is wild to me.
That's that Bama privilege, bruh.
That's wild to me.
Your Nick ain't too far away.
You said what?
St. Nick is watching. St. Nick watching.
And let's say we'll find out. Like I said, the final rankings will be revealed this Sunday afternoon. So we'll see. But I don't think Bama should be in personally. They have the work. Out of all the SEC schools who was fighting for that final spot with 3 losses, they have the worst loss out of all of them.
That's facts. It's still that Nick Saban effect, though. He still got an impact on them. He ain't coaching no more. Gotta have Bama on TV.
Bama's good for the ratings, man.
Yep. They still got that fanfare. And Nick still, on TV, talking. So they're like, hey, we still got to get that Bama, that Christmas hat on here. Roll Tide on there.
Roll Tide.
They trying to squeeze them in. That's probably right there, T. Trying to squeeze that dangling right there. They dangling. When y'all fuck up, we throwing them in there.
Yeah, but this just. We'll talk about it more. I say we'll talk if they do get in. I say I'll have more to say. But right now, if it started today, they would be in.
They'd be out.
So we shall see. But still, Ryan Day should be out as head coach. Still,
Nah, I agree with that. Got to move around, man. Something got to shake there, man.
I don't know who they'd have to have a killer replay. Now, if it's Urban, yeah. If not, then let's pick it up. Ryan Day, you better win next year. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan, but I mean, yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Hey, if we don't get Herb back, it'd be time to poach, man. It's college sports, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, who you poaching? Who's more of a winner than Ryan Day right now?
I mean, you say right now, you could say he a winner, but he's losing the. That's the reason why he's going to get fired. He's losing the main game. So yeah, he's winning overall, but he's not winning.
Who do you replace him with?
I mean, you can find like Ryan Day. You can go get somebody from a smaller school. Look at Indiana right now. They got James Madison's coach last year. They was in the top 5 this year.
Yeah, are you gonna find somebody who you can poach from one of these bigger schools, even, right? Who ain't maybe not be on a hot seat, but who looking like, bro, I don't see how this is gonna go here. I ain't got enough NIL pool here at this school. Oh shit, Ohio State want me? If I go there, I might have even more resources. I'm going there.
Yeah,
bro. Somebody out there.
I mean, it's just tough though when you got somebody who's been coaching for 5 years. You got 2 Big Ten championships, the 3 college football playoffs appearances.
Who got 2 Big Ten championships?
Yeah, I mean they gave him the
they gave him that one.
The 20. I'm looking at it. They gave him the 2020 one as well. So
I don't know. I'm just saying. You saying who? It'll be some coaches that you wouldn't think would be available that be thrown in there. Because it's Ohio State job. Just like we didn't think Dan Hurley was available and he got thrown in there for Laker job. Who knows how serious that was or not? It's gonna be shit like that. Just like when John Calipari left UK, they were throwing out all the college coaches out there who was already signed to contracts with their current schools. Names got brought up for the UK job. So it'll be the same way for Ohio State. It'll be the same way. Not saying they'll take it, but they definitely go at some of these big name coaches that may not have the resources they're looking for.
Who knows? And who knows? The replacement could be right on this. Oh, hell. Matter of fact, I just thought of somebody. Fucking Mike Vrabel, former Ohio State played at Ohio State linebacker. He ain't coaching. I don't think he's a head coach right now. Mike Vrabel, he can go in and be Ohio State next head coach.
You know what? I think he would do a decent job. You talking about the guy he was just coaching Tennessee, right?
Yeah, Titans. Yeah.
That wouldn't be if they went that way. That wouldn't be a terrible hire. But you got to win.
Oh, he knows. Playing he knows. Yeah,
he understands.
I think Ryan Day understands too. I mean, but you got to win. I mean, I'm not gonna disrespect the coach and say he doesn't understand. But you got to win.
I agree. I think he understands, but he
got to win. It's that simple.
Yeah, he ain't done right now.
So for him, I think to ease the fans, he needs at least 2 wins. You gotta be at the semifinal or in the championship.
He gotta be at least in it. But I think if he don't win it, I think it's over.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I do because bro, we spent the most money in NIL. This is the best team money can buy, bro. Like we spent a lot of money to build
this
team.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's the best team you got. That's the best QB you can get. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's my problem with this whole season.
That is my issue with though. You're gonna spend all that cheese.
And you get that QB, dog. That's my issue, bro.
Howard's not bad. I hate when we say
but bro, when you have players, we had niggas talking about when Cam Ward in the discussion for going to Ohio State. Like, come on, dog.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's a discussion, but he was available.
And you go get Will. Come on, dog. That's what I'm talking. That's my issue right there. That's my main issue right there. That's why I get what Leland's saying when we're saying coaching players play. but he picked the players, and you had a wide open checkbook to go get who you wanted to get. You chose him. So if he's shitty, that's your fault that he's shitty too. Because you chose him to be your guy.
Shit, they should have went and got.
You went and got Cam Ward, bro.
Cam Ward was definitely in the talks.
Yeah,
I remember that because I was like, we got to get Cam Ward. Like, I was like, hold up, who is this guy? Who's Will Howard? I never heard this guy.
But Will Howard, I mean, he's gonna be remembered just like Kyle McCord was, because Kyle McCord, honestly, if you just look at the numbers, he had a hell of a season. You gotta, it's one game, like, you know, that matters. You got
it's different when you play in Syracuse. Ain't nobody talking about you every week. Big difference.
I know he feels so much better. He's like he's thankful. He was like, I can, you know, just go out there and play some football,
play free, and not worry about, man, if I make this not even interception, if I just underthrow the guy and he drop it, it's gonna be like I'm gonna get on Twitter and get death threats. That's probably how it was for him.
Ooh, he balled.
Yeah. He can ball though, but he ain't in the playoffs.
4,000.
I go somewhere and ball and finish with 8 wins. Yeah, okay.
I mean,
but like at the end of the day, you want to play for championship. They ain't even the ACC championship game. Like you want to
levels. It's levels. That's true.
It's levels.
That's true. That's very true.
But he also threw for 4,326 yards, 29 touchdowns, and only 12 interceptions. That's, you know, that's not.
Might get him a job at the next level. Might get him a job at the next level.
It ain't nothing to sneeze at. I mean, hell, just ask Miami because he knocked their ass out of the championship game. So
it might get him a job at the next level. You know, so shout out to him for that.
Yeah, I mean, and he went out with grace too. Like, you know, thanks to Ohio State. He thanked, you know, y'all probably made me so much better player, and they did. And you know, I think Will Howard is decent, but it just sucks for him because he's been having a decent, even against Oregon, he did that bonehead shit at the end. You know, it was cool, but it's like, against Michigan, you got to play well. If you lose, you can't win them all. We all, even though we want to win, if it's like, this is a nail biter, we play good, you know, everybody's, and you lose, you just lose. But he played terrible.
Yep.
I agree.
Especially when we got, because I remember that we talked about the Oregon game. I got on I said, even though he did the bonehead thing against Oregon, I got a lot on the defense when we lost Oregon because Oregon put up 34 points that game. Now this game, defense played their ass off the entire game, and the highest paid offense only can put up 10 points.
10 points.
Like, that's
my
wild
issue right there, man. That's my issue. That's my issue. You got to spend all the money, and that's what you do.
But
crazy.
What I've cautioned myself, and I
gotta get it right because shit, Jeremiah Smith only a freshman. He can bounce. I mean, I know we NIL deal and everything, but shit, I ain't trying to waste his 3 years because he gone at 3 years.
Yeah,
he gonna be a first round draft pick. So
something gotta shake, man. Something gotta shake.
Yeah.
What player did you say? You said it. What's his name?
The wide receiver. Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah, Jeremiah.
He only a freshman, so I'm not trying to.
Man, I ain't trying to play with a different quarterback every damn year.
Yeah, I mean that's why it's important, I think, to get somebody in the program that's like, you know.
But the thing is, bro, we got them. Like we're getting 5-star quarterbacks every year. But I mean, obviously they're seeing something that they feel they're not ready. But we got one last year. We just got one again this year. Like we're getting top recruits, 5-star recruits.
Yeah, it's time to throw in my boy Aaron Nolan. Let's roll with it.
That's what I was screaming at. That's what I was screaming last year.
I think they gotta start rolling with some of our guys. The portal was good, but what I've just learned with most of them, and every once in a while you get Jalen Hurts that goes somewhere else and does well, but you do well with your guys. Those Will Howard's good. He's a good football player, but he's not your guy. If that makes sense.
Yeah, and I feel like the portal is more for It's more for your newer head coaches who are in a new program.
Yeah.
Because
rebuilds.
I mean, not even quick rebuilds, but it's just enough time where you can be respectable your first year while you bring your guys in there, get them up under your system.
Yeah, kind of like with switching time. Well, kind of switching time. We're going to basketball. Kind of talking about what UK did this year with in basketball. You know, Cal left. They got a whole new staff over there, a whole new team, and they top 10 school right now. So
yeah,
he did all transfer portal. So yeah, I agree.
So yeah, we'll see. Like I said, we'll see what happens. Championship weekend this week. A lot of good games. We got the rematch of Georgia and Texas. That's the big one. We may throw them in the rapid fire tonight too. So I might pull them.
Man, I can't even believe that the Michigan beat them. Now they bowl eligible too. They get them boys get to have a bowl game. They really won a championship that day.
Yeah, it's a big time stunt for them.
It's a big time, you know.
It just jump started their whole summer, man.
Yeah, I hate Michigan, but I would be lying to you if I told you I wasn't happy for the brother. You know, I always like to see black coaches do well. I hate that it had to be against us.
Before we get off here, Leland said, if anybody got to go, it got to be Charlie Fry, offensive line coach who wins championships by dominating the trenches. He right about that, too.
You do. But to quickly counter that point, we did. Ohio State did lose that they starting center like 2 weeks ago. He tore his ACL.
They don't care about none of this shit, and they should. But they don't. They don't. You know they don't. Sport, you be like,
I'm
niggas was hurt, and they be like, I don't care. You be like,
you're fired. All right, bet.
But niggas was hurt. Oh well.
New coach come in, everybody healthy. Oh, he's doing great. Nigga, everybody healthy this year, nigga. Everybody doing
great. What was you about to say, T? I'm sorry.
I was just saying I was counter to Leland's. That's my counter to Leland's point. When you lose your center, who's been with Will Howard all year.
Yeah, but my prediction, no matter what happens, honestly, is not. I mean, not less. I don't expect Ryan Day to go out there and get his head busted in or anything like that. I expect him to win a game or two, and as long as that happens, he ain't losing his job. That's just my prediction. Whether it should happen or not, I'm not. You know, we already discussed that. My prediction is he doesn't. And
that matchup is going to be key.
You know, so
facts.
That matchup is going to be key. So whoever we get in that first round, that's going to be key.
But right now, with that home field advantage, man.
Right now, it's looking like Right now, we will get Tennessee in the first round. So
it'll be what? It'll be 8-9 matchup. They say, right?
Yep. That'll be against Tennessee and
if anything sway, man, it might.
Tennessee ain't no slouches either, boy.
Tennessee good.
Tennessee, you got to be able to put some points.
Yeah, SEC school too. Yeah. So they play against tough competition there, and week in, week out, and don't play week out. So, man, it might be murderous row for Ohio State. If they get there and lose first round, Ryan Day definitely get fired.
Shit. I was about to do our transition.
Don't even say it, Doc. Don't even say it.
Hey,
just seen the same shit. My phone is asking the same shit.
Yep, I'm looking at the score right now.
Man, God damn.
Well, let's go ahead and transition into our next topic. This is a great transition, man. This is crazy.
Has anyone seen Anthony Davis tonight?
Has anyone seen LeBron James in the last 2 weeks?
Well, yeah, I give you 2 weeks, but tonight's loss, the
Lakers just lost 93 to 134. They fall to 12-10. Darvin Ham and JJ Redick had the same exact record through the same season. They was both 12-9.
12-10, you saying?
Yeah, well, they're 12-10 now. They were 12.
Oh, they were 12-9 before. Damn.
He's 12-10 now, but they both were 12-9.
We know, Leland. We know.
The question becomes LeBron James. He hasn't been playing his best. I'm not going to disrespect him and say is he washed, because he's not washed. But is this a sign that, it might be time to hang these things up, or is it just regular in-season basketball struggles? And this, I'm gonna go to you first, Rand.
I mean, it's definitely a sign of something, man. We talked about it a little bit off air. His on the court plus minus off the court numbers. Man, it's alarming this year. We're -8 when LeBron's on the court, +7 when he's off the court. So that's saying something, man.
Why do you? Let me ask you that because you did say that earlier. Why? And I know you watch every game. Most of the games.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm falling asleep.
We getting old, brother. We getting
old, man. You know.
Why is that? What is LeBron doing so bad that this clogging up the Lakers offense, or
he's settling. And last year it wasn't a problem because he had his career high shooting percentage from three. Like I think it was 39-40% from three. Career high last year from three. This year it's been abysmal from three, and he's still settling for that jumper, settling for threes. And he's lazy too on offense and lazy on defense. We all know. Brought it up a couple weeks ago. He's very he lacks accountability on offense and defense. If something messes up when LeBron's on the court, it's never his fault. It's always somebody else's fault. So that's just my observations from watching it. He's just settling too much and not holding himself accountable for his mistakes and his mental errors, and just I'm not sure if his legs are tired. He has played a lot of basketball in the last year, last 22 years.
You heard me last 20 plus.
Last 22 years. So, but yeah, his jumper is just gone, and he's settling for jumpers mainly. So what I've been seeing.
That's what I said before we hopped on. Just like I put part on that on Bron, as far as why he might be struggling and why his legs might be gone. I mean, you got to be 4 years old this year. You played a lot of minutes in Olympic basketball. Clearly, you wanted to go out here and win another gold medal. I think it was his idea to get him, Steph, and KD one last run. I mean, but you playing with that, we should have expected his legs to be dead.
Yeah.
And if we really expect the Lakers I think we talked about it like a few weeks ago, Rand, like how I was starting to believe, like I said, because at that point I think it was on a winning
6-game winning streak. Yeah. Crazy.
I'm starting to buy in and get that belief that maybe depending on the matchup they can make a run in the playoffs. But if Bron getting tired this early, it's going to be a wrap, because that means more power is going to get shifted on AD. And do we really? I said, well, we know AD balled last year. He's having another great season this year. But do you want to put all that workload on AD this year with a aging Bron? I don't think that's recipe for
Probably not. I would say no.
And then Bron turned the ball over too much this year too.
Yeah, turnovers been bad. Like tonight's game, I watched the first half with just turnover. Like, bro, what is going on, man? What's going on? And we do have injuries. I think I don't think Austin Reeves played again tonight. He's been out for the last 3-4 games, something like that. So we are a little banged up too, but man, it's not looking too good, man. JJ gotta make something. Gotta make some changes. Gotta make some adjustments. Gotta make something shake over there. We done, it's over. And West is tough, man. We lose too many games in a row, it's right back in the play-in, and then shit. We get in the play-in. We're not going. I don't think honestly it's making a run. Basically every game down the stretch of the season is going to be a playoff game. Just to keep seeding. We need to keep it at, and then LeBron trying to play every game this season too. Like, that's not smart.
He might need to go on and scrap that. I think he said he wanted to do that, but it's like, nah, nigga, you better.
I think only if he gonna retire. I think JJ Redick has the recipe, but he's scared to because he said, like, I don't know if Bron playing all these minutes and things is what is best for us. But that's the one we've said it. The Lakers having a young coach with a guy like LeBron James isn't always the best thing, because it's like what can JJ Redick really say to LeBron James? He's busted your ass in the game. He's better than me. And JJ Redick's a stud, though. He ain't LeBron James. But if you bring in, and I'm just throwing it out there, you bring in Phil Jackson, and he's like, LeBron, you ain't playing this many minutes, nigga. Come on, bro.
All right, you're right.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you're right.
Anybody. All right.
There ain't too many people like out there, coaches out there like that. That's old school. You got Pop and ain't too many.
But honestly, I mean, I think that style of coaching is in the past. Honestly, like I don't think that style
Well, I'm not even talking about style of coaching here. I'm just talking about like a well-respected coach that's older. LeBron is
if it came down to it, I think JJ would go to LeBron. Like they would be like they respect each other enough to go to that to have that conversation. Like, Bron, I can't play you. I can't play you too many minutes. I can't play you this many minutes. And I think Bron will understand, especially the way he's playing.
I hear you, but Bron is also Bron gonna do what Bron want to do too. And
that's facts.
If you have a more established coach, you have more cachet to be like, no, LeBron, I've done this. I do this. Like if it's Spoelstra, nah, bro, we ain't doing that. And he's gonna listen.
Spo now. But you remember back when Brown was in Miami, that was a big issue.
Yeah, Spo now, and that's what I'm saying. It's always an issue. But Spo now it's like, bro, I got this. I know what I'm doing.
Like, sit the fuck down, Brian. All right, Spo.
Yeah,
Even like Ty Lue had that kind of relationship with Brian. He can kind of tell Brian to shut up, bro. I got this, and then Brian be like, all right, bro. You know what?
And that's not no disrespect. I'm not saying he don't respect JJ, but that's just natural. Like they played together. They were both on the court at the same time at one point.
I don't know. Maybe
it's hard. It's a hard thing to do for
you gotta try it. You gotta pull it out.
It's a hard thing to do it's not too many of them guys around anymore.
Yeah.
LeBron been playing for 22 years, so it's like those type of guys are like Phil Jackson phased out. And those old coaches just ain't coaching no more.
Yeah, I think you do have some of those kind of guys, but it's just very few and far between, man.
Yeah. So, to answer the question though, is I think he's just having some struggles. He don't need to play that many minutes. Give his legs a little rest, and now it's time for him to do. It's time for him to be doing his Kawhi Leonard. Like not faking injuries and shit. Like, no, I'm sorry, Kawhi doesn't fake injuries. But if he gonna sit, cool. A game or two, but you don't need any more accolades.
Yeah,
that's not what you're playing for anymore.
But especially if you don't play every game, bro, you play all right. Then you play every game, 25 minutes a game.
Now, if you do play, now if you're planning on retiring and we don't know it, that's a completely different conversation.
Yeah. Tell JJ that though, so he know. All right, I know. I already know what kind of time you're on. Like I said, I'm JJ. You trying to play every game? I got you. We're gonna play every game, 25 to 28 minutes max.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, even with that, like, if we do, like, if Bron does sit and doesn't play every minute, or less minutes, can we really afford that right now? Like, is our roster built to win those games? What I said, without Bron out there. Certain games, yeah. But like I said, we're like we talked about it last week. Like, we're in the West, so like we're mostly playing Western Conference teams, and ain't no really West Coast teams a cakewalk on a night-to-night basis.
No, that's a good question. I feel like I said, the on and off with LeBron off the court, we're doing better. But I mean, that's a slightly misleading because LeBron has been, the reason we won some of these games this year too. Like his fourth quarter surges some nights, second half surges some nights has been the reason we won games. So, depending on how our personnel is looking, like who else we have out there, I think once we get Austin back, maybe him playing less minutes can still be sustainable. But with guys like Gabe Vincent, his highest scoring night for Lakers, 10 points.
Gabe Vincent, he sucked.
Hey, come on, bro. Come on. We got guys like him playing minutes. We give him minutes. We might as well play Bronny at this point. You play Gabe Vincent, play Bronny.
God, yeah, you right. He shot 3 for 11 tonight, 1 for 5 from 3. And he had he didn't have any turnover.
How many points do you have altogether?
One turn. Let me see. He shot 3 for 11. He had 9 points.
Yeah,
I'd rather
second highest point total is Laker.
and minus 11 on the court.
My nigga that play, he's only averaging fucking 3 minutes all year. I mean, 3 points.
The only person that get to play only person that get to play tonight is Bronny, and I'd rather Bronny hoop than Gabe Vincent. He's just a waste of space right now.
If we don't have Gabe Vincent out there doing that, then hey, let's go all the way into the circus and put Bronny out there. Fuck
it. Oh my god!
I don't know.
Here, shit, get him in the game.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be frustrating. Just I guess just enjoy the good moments and accept the nights like this when we lose by 30.
Yeah, if you only want to watch us win games, watch us play shitty teams. You know, against the stuff or how to say we win.
I think they just in a little slump. They're gonna be okay.
I don't know. We haven't beat good teams all year. We're like now 2-9 against teams that are above 500. So I see that trend continuing.
Real quick, what do y'all think about the NBA Cup, the final 8 teams? So we got the Bucks taking on the Magic, Knicks, Hawks, Thunder, Mavericks, Rockets, Warriors.
Shout out to the Rockets, man. Ime Udoka is doing great things out there for the Rockets. Shout out my guy Alfred Sengun, Jalen Green, Fred VanVleet, who'll be having the best post game interviews talking about the referees, man. But that's my big takeaway for the final 8 teams. Houston Rockets, man, number 2 seed right now in the West overall, I think, not just in the Cup standings. Having a great season overall, one of the top defenses in the league.
Shout out Ime. I think it's shit that the damn Hawks sneaking into the damn.
They playing well.
You're playing pretty good. It was Trey and the Misfits, and they ain't got nobody else with it with Trey. And Jalen Johnson is having a good season. He's nice, man.
And the fact that and I'm just going back to the first night the games, the Cup game started. The fact that they beat Boston without Trey Young that night.
Yeah, it was telling.
Like that's it. Like that set the tone for, well, at least for the Cup games anyway. I mean, hell, if the Hawks win Emerald Cup, shit, that's almost like winning a championship for them. So
that'd be great for them, bro. That'd be great for them.
And then shout out to the Bucks too. I mean, we gave them hell when they was in hell as far as the bottom of the East, but they seem to got it going. Number 1 seed in the bracket, and not in the East, but in the bracket right now. So
I'm back from the dead, man. Shout out to the Bucks.
Shout out to Doc. Go ahead, Doc. Maybe you know something for a change.
Nah, it's been Giannis. He's saying we ain't losing these games, man.
Maybe you know something for a change. Who knows?
He said, hey, get about Giannis, get out the way, everybody.
Yep.
It's a pretty good idea. It's a pretty good idea.
Hey, this is what we should have been doing anyways.
That's not a problem. I think as soon as they came back, they've been on play with Dame back.
Get the ball to your dogs.
That's gonna be the problem though. They get the playoffs, and their offense is gonna be so predictable. If Doc don't do offense, Doc just, hey, we're gonna play some good defense. We're gonna Giannis, you get the ball and just do what you do, and Dame gonna do pick and roll and you just shoot threes, and we're gonna be all right, man. Like that's not how it's gonna work, man.
Dame averaging 45. 26 points and 7.6 assists a game, 4.5 rebounds, shooting 44% from the field. He's not having a bad season right now.
He's shooting 3.
Let me see. What is he shooting from?
And honestly, bro, like
ain't that hot.
You said you said 57. Well, that was tonight. I'm sorry. That was tonight. Let's see. What is
44 ain't bad for a jump shooting Asian player though. So
he from 3 to 9 this season, 36.7. So 37%.
Ain't too bad. Climbing up.
That's the average for his career.
Nah, it was terrible. It was worse than that. So he getting a lot better.
Yeah. That's and that, like I said, that's on par for him.
That's where he is.
For his career, he shoots 37.1% from 3.
That's what he is then. Hey.
Yeah, so he's back at his norm.
Back his average.
the best he's ever shot is only 40. So,
all right, he never been clipping him. He's definitely have a high volume shooter though.
Yeah.
He shoots a lot of contested, also dribble threes.
We remember him because he's hitting these tough ones, but he's missing a lot too.
Yeah, and like I said, a lot of contested, also dribble threes. Not a lot of catch and shoot opportunities. Historically, you get more of those in Milwaukee, but yeah. Shout out to the Bucks.
I will say for the Emirates Cup, they better be lucky Golden State made it, because I think this because if they didn't make it, I think this would be like one of the lowest. Well, I mean, it's only been second year, but I guarantee the ratings will be down from last year.
For sure. And it started out with the ratings being great, but you're right, man. And I'm calling it again, bro. We talked about a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you were on, Doc, so we can get your take on this now, I guess, about the NBA ratings and how why the ratings are so low. I'm blaming these new age players, bro. The players that the NBA betting on are not panning out to be the superstars that they're supposed to be.
Oh my god, man!
Like, none of these niggas for real. None of these niggas.
No, and the fact that the fucking Pelicans came out and said they still willing to build around Zion, it's like, bro.
I saw it today. I'm almost go crazy.
Well, yeah, what you're saying is true. None of the new players besides Ja. If we count him as a new player still, how long he been there years? He been in 4 years now?
He in like 6.
It's been that long?
Yeah, he in year 6 now.
Sports time moves so fast. You know what I'm saying?
That's hell.
Yeah. So yeah, none of these guys have the star power. When you look back at the guys when our rookies, our stars, what really is the LeBron age. You look at Dwayne Wade, Kobe and them was before. They were with us, but like Bron, Melo, that's like
Wades,
star power.
Even the Currys, bro, the Durants, even the Westbrook came in and got the star power. The Hardens,
James Harden, he wasn't a star when he first came, but it was always up.
And he got there. Yeah,
they aren't like the Jalen Greens and stuff. They're good, but it's just like something's missing.
Kate Cunningham's like
they're good basketball players. I would never, but they're missing something.
I don't know what it is, man, but I don't know if it's the NBA picking the wrong ones to really put the marketing powerhouse behind, because they picked Zion and he just career is not panning out. You can't stay healthy, can't stay in shape.
It's so crazy because he started like mid-season. You like, damn, this nigga.
Yeah, you see him. You like, man, his peak to high school. It seemed like, bro. Look at Ben Simmons. This nigga came in, supposed to be next to LeBron. Fucking shit at the bed. All these niggas, bro. Like, look at the number one picks that came in and supposed to be generational talents just came in and are not living up to the hype. And that's part of the reason why the intrigue is going down.
You know what?
You gotta get eyes on them too, because like we talked about it as far as the up and coming players, like LaMelo Ball can be one of your new faces now, especially with Zion not panning out to be what he is. Like LaMelo can be the face. Obviously, he needs more media training in these press conferences after the games, but he's exciting to watch, and young kids love watching LaMelo.
Yeah, but
he's playing in a terrible market.
But guess who LaMelo? He might be a better basketball, but guess who he ain't got none on? Star power. John Wall. The star power just ain't there.
Nah, he got John Wall star power.
I don't know, bro.
John Wall star power, bro.
John Wall was
might even more with social media nowadays, bro.
He got John Wall star power, bro.
Imagine we're social media right now with John Wall and the highlight tapes and the stuff.
I get it, but we can't imagine. We can't imagine.
But like LaMelo Ball significantly better than him, so it shouldn't even be a discussion, and then it's at least a discussion.
I don't think it is, bro. He being honest, I don't think it is. You look at off the court shit, bro. John Wall had remember the big deal he got. He came out of college with Reebok.
Yeah,
that shoe. What happened with that shoe? The whole exact shit. They made one shoe for him. It didn't sell that well. I don't assume because they only made one shoe. After that, Reebok fucking went to the shitter. Melo came outside with Puma. He on his third shoe. Shit selling out like hotcakes.
That's what's up.
He's popular as fuck. I'm now on court wise. You could say maybe John Wall was just as I don't know, eye popping to watch. Maybe more in some instances because he dunked on people.
And he played more because
yeah, he's more available. That's Melo's problem. He can't stay available. As soon as they get him that tag T, as soon as they get him televised games, he's gonna miss the whole season. They're gonna be like, damn, why we do this?
So
that's what's gonna happen.
I'm with you. The star power, we could argue those little
little ins and outs there.
Like, but the star power, just where's your Allen Iversons at? Where's your Kobe Bryant? Yeah, and look, even the role players ain't as good if you ask me. Like, you look back at the Kings with your Doug Christie's and the stuff like that. They're just, the game ain't as tough. It's a little, honestly, if up until after All-Star, it just really ain't. They're not playing that hard, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's the thing, Doc. Like you said, they're not, the role players aren't better. They think they are better, like physically and on the court, they're better.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not saying skill wise.
They just ain't. I don't know. There's some, like you said, some missing. Storylines ain't there. We don't know these niggas for real. Once you turn the game on, like, who are these niggas?
And it's the game, because, like you said, all the players you mentioned back in the day, like even with the role players, they knew their roles. Now shit don't matter. Everybody wants to shoot fucking threes.
Yeah.
Blame Steph. Did Steph ruin the game of basketball?
I mean, yeah, you could say that, but most of that it has to be on the other teams to realize we don't have fucking Steph on our team. Why are we trying to play this style of basketball?
Yeah, why are we doing the same thing they're doing? We don't have anywhere near this level of shooter on our team. And we don't do other shit either. We just shooting threes. Like, Steph is also a world-class movement player without the ball. They don't incorporate none of that shit. They just stand there and shoot threes.
And it's just like, I don't know, bro. The game just missing. It's more so about charisma than anything, where it's like, even with LeBron James, he's aging now, but it was like he had charisma. I can't miss LeBron James play. I just can't miss it. You know? And I can't miss KD play. I can't miss Steph play. I don't know what the NBA is going to gravitate towards as these guys start to age out, because they're aging out fast. And like Jalen Green is like, I remember when Steph was that young, or Carmelo was that young. We wasn't missing too many. I mean, we were young kids, but if Carmelo was on national TV, we were watching.
Yeah,
you know, and Jalen Green, I don't think I've watched him play many times. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, and he's a great player. Yeah, I know he is. He's a great player. I don't know.
We're already starting to see it. I mean, with the ratings getting lower and lower, we're always starting to see people starting to tune out the NBA.
But it's also the biggest thing of it is the games don't be fun until after All-Star, when it's like a switch. You can noticeably see the players are playing way harder basketball. Like, so what I think the fix is that you need a shorter season.
Nah, I don't think that's.
We all been. You've said it before though,
right? I mean, but I can't say that though, because like you said, even back then when we was watching, opening week in the NBA felt like something.
But it's different times though too. It's it's just too many games, I think. But you know, I could be. But it was too many games. But it's the same amount of games when we was growing up. Yeah, true.
Like you said, it comes down
a lot less going on though. It was a lot less going on. A lot less. Because you gotta think now everything is a competition with each other. Like, these games are
NFL
like,
on Christmas.
now you gotta think. Most people watch games like I'm sure we watch games on TV still, but most of the people that the NBA care about, they try to target the youth. Most of these business targets, they want to see how the youth is.
Yeah, we locked in.
We're locked in regardless. But the youth is streaming everything. So if you streaming shit, you streaming music, you streaming games, you streaming NBA games, streaming video games, you're streaming streamers like Cash and that and other niggas like that. You're doing it's a hella competition now,
But to the point, I think we played the clip when we talked about it. What Gilbert Arenas said that clip we played. It's hard to find it. Like,
that's cool.
Like I said, like the NBA, as far as ratings go, like it's hard to find it. Like, you got to have, like, especially next year when they move to Amazon. Now you're gonna have Amazon. You're gonna have Peacock to watch these games. Like, you got to have so many damn streaming apps just to watch the games. And then I mean, we know you can find them other ways, but that's not
easy. But I will. That has something to do with it. That has something to do with it too. I think some of that's not the NBA's fault. I think and one part I think is they should just create an app where it,
I
mean, listen. Where it's like you could just all the streamings, you can kind of like search like, hey, come to this place, and then you can watch if you have you log your shit in on this, and you can watch it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know if it's like that already, but
it ain't that easy though. It ain't that easy.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm trying to say. It's like, but
that's how it's supposed to be.
To your point, T, that does have a lot. I mean, I just think about it. I had NBA League Pass growing up from time to time, and then if not, I was on T, and there wasn't no streaming, so we TNT.
That free week NBA League Pass, I cherish that, boy. Because I couldn't afford it as a kid, so that free week, I watch NBA every night.
The games just it didn't always used to be. They never. It's professional sports, but they have to find a way to make every game, more games matter, because the players take their foot off the gas just too much.
They try to do that with the whole
tournament,
but it's just not.
And the tournament just so early in the season is like it's tough because it bounced. It bopped last year because it was new, but the NFL is just doing probably better than it's ever done. Now it's like, look, fuck y'all. We having games on Christmas too,
and Thanksgiving. We doing everything, taking over, and Black Friday.
Yeah, that's like so. The NBA just has to like. It's the star power though. That's the biggest thing, and it's like
that's the NBA's fault though, bro. The NBA is when it comes down to their league, but the NBA is a marketing fucking company, bro. They market athletes. Basketball players.
They're not marketing these new athletes.
And when they do, they pick the wrong ones.
Like, when I think about the marketing of the new athletes, I just don't see the commercials. And I watch YouTube a lot, so I should see the commercials.
Yeah, you see, I watch YouTube.
I ain't got YouTube Pro or Red, whatever the shit is.
Yeah, I ain't got the premium shit. I got all the ads. I gotta watch some shit.
And I watch YouTube every day. My son is on YouTube watching Roblox. That's what the kids watch every day. And I never see an NBA commercial or something with any of these new guys. My son, there's no way my 4-year-old should want to be LeBron James.
I have been seeing that Sprite Anthony Edwards commercial. That Sprite commercial Anthony Edwards. I have been seeing that.
I was just thinking too, when it comes to NBA, like Sprite, like that's like I would say that's almost like your entry level. Endorsement deal.
But you know what though? Like, just to make the point before I forget it, it's no way my 4-year-old should want to be LeBron James right now. It's like, he's coming in where you remember we all liked Kobe, and it's just the people a little bit younger than us. Oh man, nah, LeBron. That's the way it should.
That's the problem, bro. That's the problem.
That's the problem.
4-year-olds looking at a 40-year-old. That's 10x, bro.
I mean, yes. But do we blame the NBA or do we blame the media, because that's all the media wants to talk about? Because they know that
it's a part of both, bro. Part of both.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like nobody's having that type of, and I get it. It's once in a lifetime discussion, maybe, where it's like this is Kobe, or it's not, because you had Michael and Dr. J, so it's not. Where is that discussion at right now? Who's up next? We keep for our whole basketball lives up until now. We have not had to ask who's up next.
That's a very good question, Doc.
And that's the thing about, and the biggest difference to that question is the player that's next is an American.
And that hurts too, though.
That hurts a lot.
Definitely hurts.
We talked about it, like I said, when Jokic is the best player in the league and Jokic really doesn't give a damn about being in the spotlight, like that hurts.
Yeah, it hurts. That hurts. And he also ain't young enough to be like Doc saying, like that next guy who's gonna be the torch taker from LeBron, like or I guess you could say it's LeBron. It's still LeBron right now.
It is. I mean, like
who's gonna be that next guy, bro? Like,
right, but I get you, but like what young? Right now, the only person you have to say is Ant, because Ant is winning. Like Ant is. I can't say Ja, because Ja hasn't made it deep in the playoffs yet. Like he's not going on a run.
You can say JP.
That. Well, yeah. Well, hell, we seen that last year when I remember I think the article I read about the Celtics, like how that was one of the lowest rated finals last year. Like people don't.
Yeah.
They don't
I
care
mean,
about.
that's kind of.
I don't know.
The issue with JT is he's not original. We don't text Kobe no more. Be JT. Don't text
the whole thing. And the whole last year he kind of fucked it up. Last year was a chance to kind of take a stranglehold over that shit. Like I'm the Finals MVP, MVP candidate in the regular season. You know, he kind of let Jaylen Brown just ran us parade.
And it just was this whole he copied all the old things. So now he looks corny because it's social media.
Yep.
It's like, come on, bro. Like he ain't do the LeBron James. It's about damn. We all remember it's about damn time.
So now his
now he's a cornball.
His image is definitely staying with that. Like I don't know if he ever gonna be able to bounce back and be able to be looked at as like cool. You know, and plus you gotta think about it, bro. He's signed. Like no offense to Jordan Brand, I'm a huge Jordan fan. Love their shoes, the Jordan classic shoes. The Jordan basketball shoes, the signature shoes are fucking ugly. He signed with Jordan Brand. His signature shoes are ugly. They aren't going to sell that good. Ugly as fuck. So that matters too. Yeah, and that's you're in Boston. People hate Boston. Yeah. Good question though, man. That's a good topic. It's definitely a question of who's next. We never had that question of who was next. It was we always had options. Now we have options, but the options ain't that great.
It's not that great.
Like, they ain't terrible like that. The league's definitely in good hands.
Yeah.
But it just ain't that one guy.
You know, we talked about the star power. I force myself to watch basketball because in the first half because we have this show. And I do love the game, but I prefer to really watch college. Now, again, I was always a college guy first half. Y'all remember that, but it was like, all right, after COVID, college kind of got garbage. We back. Now, high school, I like to watch high school, but the first half of the NBA season, the effort be so noticeably different from after All-Star that you like, why am I even watching? The effort is noticeably different.
No, that's facts.
And if they can find a way to, like, maybe we were just kids and I didn't notice it, and maybe they've always been doing this and I didn't notice it, but it's like it's noticeable effort. And then I think it hurts too. Guys like Kawhi Leonard really hurts the game, and I'm not trying to call him out because it's more than one. It's like it used to be these guys like actually care, and now just kind of be like, bro, is he doing this just for the money?
Yep.
And you know, I feel like when we were younger, we really didn't ask that about too many players.
Oh yeah, because you know if you go out there and slack, Kobe's gonna drop 81 on your ass. Like you go out there and get exposed. Like if you go out there and thinking,
but it wasn't no load management. And I'm not saying that that's right or wrong, but it wasn't no load management. If you were healthy, you hooped, and if you wasn't, you just didn't play.
Yeah.
We knew you was hurt. It wasn't no load management.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that hurts the game.
Yeah, it overall hurts the game, and we ain't got to stay on this topic. We ain't got to bring it up, but that just goes to the point about why the NBA has to feel like they had to change the All-Star rule every year. Like it don't like that. Players don't
like what is that?
They don't give a damn. Like it cares the players about them wanting to play.
So part of it is the players, though. Yeah, some of it is the marketing, but the other part is the players. It's like who right now has the Mamba, Jordan, or even LeBron mentality where you're like, bruh, these niggas don't want to lose. Even if LeBron won, we knew that nigga did not want to lose, and he was playing.
Yeah,
who's like that right now? I mean,
Giannis has it, but like if he's on
Giannis is a little older than we think. Who young? Where it's like they got it and they care so much.
I'm thinking like young. I'm thinking young.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ant got it.
Ant got it. But they don't market that enough. In Minnesota.
Yeah. But Kevin Garnett, Kevin Garnett was in Minnesota and he got marketed like a dog. This is KG, y'all.
Hey. I don't know about like a dog.
KG was a big deal.
He's a big ticket, but I don't know. He's marketed like a dog now.
Not marketed as a dog.
As a dog. He was marketed as a dog, but he wasn't like.
Nah, but
he wasn't on Shaq. He wasn't like commercials like Shaq and shit.
but it was different, a little different back then too, because it was the age of the big men, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So it was what he did was cool, and KG was, one of the high school players, and it was a big deal.
Yeah, I like KG, but if being in Minnesota, is definitely.
The other end of it, to your point, you got Kevin Love, who broke double. Like,
K Love was marketed.
At all. But Kevin Garnett was marketed for sure.
He was, but not
marketed more than Kevin Love, but it wasn't like.
And Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards is marketed. He's marketed.
Maybe I just watch this.
Like I said, the NBA is just a little bit late on him. Like I mentioned this, I think last week to T. The NBA they picked Ja, and they put all the eggs in the Ja basket, and he did what he did. And you acting like a fucking idiot out here, and they fucked up. That set them back a little bit. They shifted over to Anthony Edwards now. Now that you notice, I don't know. Like my niece is a big basketball fan. She plays basketball. She was a big Ja fan. I asked her last week who your favorite player. She didn't fuck with Ja no more. She fucks with Anthony Edwards now. His favorite player. She got shoes, jersey, everything.
Hey, shout out.
Don't even wear. Don't wear the Jaws no more. Don't wear jersey no more. So
shout out to the girl from US Juju. What's her last name?
Juju Watkins.
Yeah, dropped the 40 piece.
Ugh.
I think that was the most in the women's school history or something. Yeah.
Nah, school history because she dropped 50 something last year.
Was it 50? She broke some record. No, 9 threes. She hit 9 threes.
Yeah, I think she went 9 for 11 from 3.
Yeah. 9 threes. That was the record. Yeah, 9 threes.
And then last thing before we hit rapid fire, I think it also matters to, like I said, how you said how the NBA picked Ja, but they was kind of late with Ja too because they really wanted Zion. And I think all this starts with obviously what school you go to. Like obviously we know Zion went to Duke, coming to the league. He had social media hype coming out of Duke. It was like, okay,
Zion had the star power, and he was the last of the great highlight tapes.
So Zion is really where
Zion
you
really
could say it was the big kind of most recent biggest fuck up for the NBA.
If Zion somehow, let's say in a perfect world, all of a sudden just didn't get hurt anymore, he would be next because he
would have been out of here already.
Yeah, would have been out of here. Like in a perfect world, it's like from now and all of a sudden his body is just, let's say it's healed today and he's not gonna get hurt anymore the rest of his career. He would be next.
It's too late now.
Because for some reason the world loves him.
It's too late now. I hate to say it, I think it's too late for Zion. I think the league has somewhat passed him by, bro. I think he can still salvage some of that, but he's never going to be a face of the league ever. It's too late.
He's just I disagree. We'll never know because he'll never stay healthy. So this is all hypothetical.
That's the point. I think it's. I don't think he'll ever get that title ever again. I think it's too late. I think he's already. Hate to put it this way, he's already lost the league too much money. I hate to put it that way because it sounds terrible, but he's already lost the league. He's already been too much of a loss for the league, in my opinion. I don't think they ever put that much marketing dollars back into him. Back if they put marketing him as the face of the league, it's over. That's dead for him.
Hey, I need where's one of these players good Sprite commercials? You look at LeBron James where he was talking to himself and he's jumping into the river and all.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
That is one of the best commercials of the NBA that I remember.
That just goes to America. I mean, hell, the creativity ain't shit.
That's true too. Yeah, like I look at these streamers like Kai Sennett or whatever his name, or even Speed, and I'm like, yo, like y'all really watching this? And that's no hatred to them. Maybe I'm just an old, loser.
Same thing.
Yeah,
it's funny, y'all. Like more power to these kids, these guys for doing what they do and entertaining y'all and get money for it. So more power to them. But
yeah, I like the little skit the Drewski do, but them streamers and stuff, and they getting. I'm like, maybe I'm just a loser, and it's crazy. We getting older and we having to say stuff like this, but it's like maybe I'm just a loser, and I'm okay with it though. So I'm not knocking none of them dudes, but it's like to speak to your creativity, I feel like it was a lot more creativity when we were the same age as some of these younger kids.
Yep. And that goes with everything. Music, commercials. Yeah, that goes with everything.
I give them credit though. These young kids smart, man. They definitely get the bag. Definitely get to the bag. They're definitely business savvy.
Man.
So one thing I want to talk about, I know we're getting to rapid fire. Two things. 49ers are done. It's McCaffrey's off year. You know, every other year, this is his off season. He'll be back next season.
Worst pick ever fantasy. Never pick in the league again.
I don't think he'll be. I don't even think he's gonna bounce back. I think he's like his career. Like he might be done.
I think
he'll play, but like he ain't gonna be Chris McCaffrey what we once knew.
He had season-ending injuries before, bro. He'll be back. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, but he wasn't this old.
Yeah, old aura on this team that's going to be drastically changed. I think the Niners are going to make changes, drastic changes. They have to. They're aging out a little bit. They're getting a little older. They've been on this run of this team for a while now.
That Super Bowl window closed. For them.
Things changing. So if he stays here, the years of him being that dominant are over, bro.
All right. The last.
We're going to see, though.
Follow up from we already talked to Bengals, and the Eagles are legitimate Super Bowl contenders. We can all agree on that, correct?
That's facts. I agree.
Saquon's MVP.
I wouldn't say it right now.
We all went.
I'm going right.
We all got quiet.
We know it's a quarterback award, so they're probably gonna give it to Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh Allen is. Josh Allen
most valuable is Saquon Barkley.
Josh Allen is balling, bro.
Yeah. Oh no, bro. We won't want Josh Allen because
Lamar Jackson playing well too, though. Still,
Lamar's still balling.
Jared Goff is balling.
Yeah, Jared Goff ain't getting no consideration after that 5 interception game. I was right. After that 5 pick game he had,
he's balling though. I mean, he's balling. I'm not saying he's gonna win it, but I think he should get it before Saquon.
No.
Nah.
That's my opinion.
Nah.
If there's one player to give before Saquon, is Josh Allen. That's it.
Lamar Jackson.
I agree with Josh and Lamar. Josh and Lamar.
Lamar losing too many games, so that just pains me to say he's losing too many games.
I just don't agree.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
what I'm saying, Leland. Josh Allen following that number 1 receiver, man. Come on.
Cool Brain, the number 1 receiver.
He ain't playing like it.
But he still ain't number 1 receiver.
He been hurt. He been hurt 2 of the 5 games that he been there. I think it's only been
number 1 talent. Number 1 talent. But not number 1 production.
I got Josh.
I don't think the Eagles had as much success without Saquon this year.
And I want to be.
He's clearly been. He's clearly been able.
As much success. The Bills are no wins without Josh Allen. 0 wins.
That's fair too.
0 wins. 0.
If I'm going to be real, the real player who deserves MVP, 0 chance of winning the award, is Joe Burrow. He is 0 chance. I'm not advocating for him to win the award, but he is literally the real MVP.
He's definition.
That's just my opinion. I'm not advocating for him to win the award. You got to win games, but
by definition, you're right, Doc.
Just saying.
By definition, he's without him, the Bengals would be even.
We're back in the old days where they was just
you
remember you be at school. You want Bengals ticket? You want Bengals ticket?
I'm cool.
I'm cool.
John Kitna years, man. Like, man.
You want a Bengals ticket? Come on. Please come to the game. Yeah. You want no. Cool.
We're going to that game.
We're going to the Y. We're going to the fucking YMCA.
Nah, it's facts, man. It's over.
No, I can make case Jamar Chase MVP too, though.
True. Yeah, true. I mean,
Jamar would be offensive player of the year if they were winning.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he'd be up there for sure.
Real quick, one last little tidbit from last week. Was it a late slide or a late hit?
Yeah, that's true.
Lawrence, I say it was a little. I say yes, he should have got thrown out the game. The suspension was too much because it was a late slide. I think he gets hit regardless, but maybe he's able to turn his body just a little bit and not get cracked. I mean, I think Trevor Lawrence slid just a little late, but it was a hard hit.
I say dirty hit.
Dirty hit. I mean, because the way you slid out, you could say the thing about the defender too. The defender could turn his body.
True.
Why you going down too?
It was
drop that shoulder harder, bro.
It speaks to like Trevor Lawrence got to get down, y'all. He got to get down. I get that. I think he should have been thrown out the game, but it's because of his helmet. The helmet, you got to protect these players, but that's a late slide.
Tad bit late, but he still was able to see it coming and pull up on.
Yeah, he could have, and that's why I say he should have got thrown out. But
yeah,
because he could have turned his body some, like pulled up, but he was gonna hit him regardless.
He was gonna hit him regardless. But it could have definitely been a lot less severe than the hit that he delivered, man. It was a nasty blow.
It was scary.
We didn't say Josh got a slide earlier. Yeah, he got a slide earlier than that. So you feel it.
That made me just think about the player from what is it, Alabama A&M that just passed away.
I didn't see that. What happened?
He had a head injury.
Damn.
I'm about to tell you. I can't. His name just slipped my head. Oh yeah. Mederick Burnett Jr. He had a head injury that took him off. He ended up dying like a week or two later. 20 years old. Died at like 3 or 4 days after his 20th birthday. And so I say that to say, I bring that up, moment of silence for him. I say that to say this is a scary sport. We all got to protect. They all got to protect each other. And slide earlier, and then come on, pull up, bro. You could have turned your body some.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's only a matter of time before college, NFL start making these players wear these Guardian helmets, man. Guardian caps. Matter of time.
Fair.
He's just there for the signing day.
You talking about Ryan Day? For the title of the show, yeah. He talking about Ryan Day. He's
nah, man.
Rapid fire.
Get Ryan Day out of here,
man.
Green.
Yeah, let's get it.
Hold on, before you go NFL, you go NFL first because game until Saturday. So,
what game?
I was going to do just the big college games first.
Go ahead. I mean, is it rapid fire type, or you want to do it on Friday night?
No, it's rapid fire. I mean, just quick.
Go for it. You do the college, I'll do the NFL. Go for it.
Georgia. I'm just doing the big ones. Georgia at Texas rematch, SEC championship game.
Texas,
not big though. It'll be a close game.
Yeah, I'm gonna give me Texas, and then Penn State, Oregon,
big.
Yeah, Penn State sucks, and unfortunately they'll still get in there.
Yeah.
All right, them the two big ones. I mean, there's some more, but them the two main ones that people don't care about.
Okay. Green Bay at Detroit. Oh, that Thursday night football tomorrow. That
could be a great one.
I think that's the. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, the game of the week.
That is the game of the week, in my opinion.
Just gonna be a great game, man. Shout out to my guy David Montgomery. I'm going to the line.
Sonic and Knuckles. I'm going with Sonic and Knuckles. Detroit.
Yeah. It's in Detroit.
Yep.
I'm gonna stick reluctantly because I think we answered this last week. Ram predetermined. Because somebody asked about it. Unfortunately, I'm gonna say Green Bay. Cause I just need somebody to beat Detroit, so Vikings have a chance for that 1 seed.
Hey, it's so cold in the D. And you remember they used to say that all the time up there. You remember that, T? It's so cold in the D. It's gonna be cold up there. Green Bay used to it, but it's gonna be too cold.
They ain't a dome anyway.
Yeah, they ain't dome anyway.
I don't mean it literally. I mean, it's like it's just so cold in the D. Them boys about to come out and wreck them boys. I think it's gonna be by like 10.
They just said Packers.
Jets at Miami. I'm going Miami. The Jets are just they're done. They're done.
The Jets you talk about they finding ways to lose, boy.
Yeah, trying to.
Yeah, if there was any consideration, I mean, this might be the best receiving core that, arguably the best receiving core Aaron Rodgers has had, and he's washed. It is.
Jets can still play spoiler to the Dolphins. But I'm going Dolphins here as well. I think Jets are done.
Yeah, give me Dolphins.
Atlanta at Minnesota.
Jets ain't scary no more.
Atlanta at Vikings.
Return to Kirk Cousins to Minnesota.
Oh, return game.
Who you got?
I'm going Vikings.
Yeah, go Vikings. Atlanta's on the skid.
Can I tell you thank you for once, bro?
Yeah, give us all the reasons,
all the reasons the Vikings gonna lose, and then this is a hard decision. Vikings.
I mean, it is. What I tell y'all last week, we almost got beat by Arizona.
Oh my god!
Did or did we not?
Did y'all win?
Got it. Almost don't count to you.
Yeah. What are we talking about? When does almost only count in horseshoes and hand grenades?
It does. Okay. Like I said, when we get to playoffs and lose in the first round, I'm bringing that clip. I brought it back up 3 weeks ago.
You don't have to bring the clip up. You don't have to.
That's all that matters. How you win matters.
Wins. Since when is
all
that?
Right. So if y'all don't lose, then you gonna bring the clip back up too?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I will gladly be wrong.
As long as you play both ways. Cool.
I will gladly be wrong.
New Orleans at Giants is a crappy shoot game, but I'm going New Orleans.
Dumpster fire game. I'm going with the Saints here too.
Yeah, Saints.
Carolina at Philly.
Yeah, give me Philly with this. Shout out Bryce Young though, playing a lot better.
Yep. Ever since it's called a ride wave, he's been on a roll.
Philly close.
They must have cried on the phone together for an hour or two. You know what I'm saying? Now they ready to play some football.
Yeah, Philly close.
Yeah, I actually think it's gonna be close too. Like, I think it's gonna be close too. Where you're like, damn, okay. Cleveland at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh ain't losing this game again.
You ain't Pittsburgh in this one. Close though.
Oh, unfortunately, Jameis went back to old Jameis on Monday. Three touchdowns, 400 yards, but them 2 pick sixes, boy.
Hey, he said, I pray the Lord deliver me from these pick sixes. They not me. Hey, Jameis, I love him, bro. But
he's hilarious, man.
But he can play. I just don't know. He gonna toss that. It kind of give Brett Favre vibes, but like sometimes Brett Favre just worked out for him because they saying you gonna get a shot. He gonna give you a shot because he gonna throw it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. And the difference between him and Brett Favre is maybe like a catch or two, whereas like the person just happened, it just happened. But they gonna throw a ton of interceptions.
Yeah. Case or two, and then possibly Brett Favre from Goodwill. Next game.
Oh my God. Stupid, bro.
I bring it up, man. Every chance we get, we gotta bring it up, man. I ain't letting Brett slide that shit. Whoever defrauded, I don't think it was Goodwill. Whoever defrauded, man. State of welfare, I think it was.
Mississippi.
Yeah, Mississippi welfare, whatever it was.
Yeah. Las Vegas at Tampa Bay.
Give me the Bucks.
Yeah, give me Tampa. Tampa, hey, they found their way back up to the NFC South. They can possibly win that division.
Jacksonville at Tennessee. Tennessee.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence being out. Give me Tennessee.
These games are terrible. Yeah, Tennessee.
Seattle at Arizona.
First place division game. This huge.
Yeah, game. It's gonna be a big game.
I'm gonna go with Seattle.
I want to go with Seattle, but something tell me Arizona. So give me Arizona.
It's in Arizona?
Yes.
Yeah, give me Arizona.
Buffalo at Rams.
Sneaky.
Actually, I'm going with the Rams though. I know every logic, says that Buffalo should win this game, but this is just the type of game where the Rams, people like, why I ain't been playing this like this all season? I could be wrong, but I'm going with the Rams.
It's tight MVP race right now. Josh Allen wants to keep his number one. spot right now. He needs to win this game. So give me Bills.
Hey, congrats to Josh Allen too. Just got engaged.
Hey, I see that. Big shout out to him.
That's dope. Yeah, give me the Rams.
Go ahead. You wanted to say something?
I would say upset.
Okay.
I was getting ready to say something going on. Josh's man, I'll get engaged lately, huh, man?
It's your love, brothers. Your love. Chicago at 49ers. I'm going Chicago. I'm going 49ers. I know they're missing a lot, but I'm still going 49ers. They still better than Chicago.
Chicago just fired the head coach, man. So they got.
Thank God.
I missed that.
Black Friday. They didn't wait till Black Friday. They fired us on Black Friday.
Boy, it's terrible.
Yeah, he out of there. So you know what? They might be on some on some revenge type timing. So give me the Bears.
Nah, Niners still have something to play for as far as possible playoff spot. Give me Niners.
That's a good game too. Chargers at Kansas City. The Chargers are
good.
Deceivingly good. Like they're flying under the radar this year. Nobody's saying their name much, but they're deceivingly good. But Kansas City will win this game with a bad call at the end.
That's most likely. Hey, give me Chiefs too. Give me Chiefs with
bad
this one.
call at the end for sure.
Oh, and it's in Kansas City too on national TV. Yeah, that's house. That's
how they playing with house money. Bengals at Dallas. Two teams that I actually like. Dallas still got a chance to get to the playoffs, so I'm going with the Bengals.
Pull a T.
Hey, look, yeah, they still got a chance to go to the. I'm going with the Bengals.
Yeah, I want Bengals here. I don't want to reluctantly. I want Bengals.
Well, both teams still got a chance to get to the playoffs. So.
Not really, bro. The Bengals' chances are really low, even if they win out.
Nah, not really. But give me Bengals. I don't know why, but
I don't think the Cowboys can score that many points, but the Bengals defense finds.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you,
Bengals defense will give them some points.
Cooper Rush about to be the second coming to Troy Aikman this game.
Yeah, they're gonna give them some points. One thing they're gonna do, they're gonna y'all score.
Yeah.
The Pro Football Focus puts the Bengals' chances at less than 2% to make the playoffs.
Damn, that's some shit, man.
Well, yeah, that's right now. Because even
if they win out, the odds are at about 25%. It's time to. Because I had to go look up the numbers because you said I don't agree with that. It's low as fuck. They're not making the playoffs.
I know it's low, but
they're not making the playoffs.
If they win out, bro, they have a chance.
I know 25%.
That's what I'm saying. But I don't think they're winning out because they're losing to Denver. Denver's going to beat them.
Yeah, Denver's good, man. Shout out Bo Nix.
Denver got good defense, so they'll win that game like 17 to 10 or something.
I was going to say they'll give Bengals fans hope by they'll beat y'all this week. They'll beat Tennessee next week, and then Denver will humble them in the season.
Poor Joe Burrow.
Well, actually, no. Hold on. They play Cleveland before Denver, so Cleveland might humble them. So
poor Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is my favorite player. All right, I was able to pick a new player when Tom Brady put his cleats up, and Jesus Christ, it's
gonna be starting a free Joe campaign soon, man.
I can being a Joe Burrow fan, and it's like having to cheer for the Bengals, and I do from time to time anyways, but it's like, but Jesus Christ, it's Jesus. It's just it's almost worse than playing for Dallas, because I know what's gonna happen with Dallas, but Jesus, it just don't stop with these dudes. Like, I hate Mike Brown.
Never ending disappointment.
It's like never end. Like, why do I choose to be a miserable football fan? I could have picked any other player in the league.
That's what happens when you spend all that money on offense.
I can't agree with that. Look at remember when the Rams had Marshall Faulk, Isaac, Bruce, Torrey Hall. It was all offense, baby. It was
game was different back then, though, brother.
It was, but defense has always been important.
Yeah. Sure.
And they was loaded. Kurt Warner, that was a team, bro. You couldn't beat me in Madden if I had them.
But also look what you said too. You said Marshall Faulk. Bengals ain't even got a running back. Like, so you know,
Chase Brown ain't Marshall Faulk. Let me start there.
Yeah, he ain't.
He ain't, but he is good though. But he ain't. He also ain't every down back. I don't think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He ain't putting fears in teams' hearts. Like, oh, we got a game plan around him.
Yeah, but he's playing. Look at the stats though. These last few since
he's playing.
Zach Moss was terrible.
Yeah, he's playing well. That's another. He's proven that the Bengals shouldn't have went out and signed Zach Moss. Like, that's a waste of money right there.
Terrible ass. Cut this nigga.
Bad decision.
So yeah.
All right. Well, that's it, brothers.
Real quick, yeah. Number 1 Kansas went down. Yeah, I just seen they lost to Creighton tonight. Duke is up.
Creighton.
Duke is up on number 2 Auburn, and he said freshman Isaiah Evans has 6 threes in 11 minutes. Damn.
Okay.
College basketball's in full swing. All right, then. So with that being said, we appreciate everybody tapping in with us as always.
It's a big game on tonight. You ain't gonna talk about college sports and then not mention my boys on the tube, bro.
We just mentioned them.
You said Duke.
You said Duke. I thought I missed it. My bad.
You said Duke up on.
I thought you said
Zona right now,
bro. I don't know what I thought you heard.
You said Duke up on Zona right now.
It's the weed pen, man. I'm blow.
It's the pen.
It's the pen, bro. Blow. So continue. Sorry.
But yeah, appreciate y'all rocking out with us as always. Down to the wire 513, man. Tap in with everything down to the wire 513. Good brother Fly Man Ran, Josh like FC, Taryn Bland. We'll catch y'all this Friday for Sports and Spirits. Till then, y'all have a safe, blessed rest of the night.
Hey, peace.